Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Review Hub case study of the One Funnel Away Challenge. I'm Frank. This is Franco,
Hi guys.
and this is actually day 6 and 7. We're going to be reviewing, what day 6 and 7 look like. For those of you that have been following around, you know that we had an unboxing video followed by days 1 through 5. Day 6 and 7 we're putting together, and the reason we're doing that is day 6 was essentially a catch-up day, which was nice actually because we could have used some catching up time. So there was no mission or lesson for day 6, and then this is the day 7 lesson, and essentially it's reviewing a lot of what we should have done this week, right? These were the missions, Russell's welcome video and worksheet. Day 2 was his one funnel away presentation and worksheet. Day 3 was all about the who, not the how. So if you remember, Franco went over um, the Rolodex and kind of finding people that are good at things so you don't try to learn everything yourself and get caught down the rabbit hole, which is really useful. Day 4 was all about 10x secrets, which was kind of like a funnel hacking, or like how do you find an offer and create an offer that can 10x your business with funnels. And then mission 5 was all around Lady Boss, who's been really, really successful, basically upscaling her business from 0 to, forget how much it was, Franco. How many did she say? How many
Oh,
customers?
she had multiple funnels that made over $1 million, and now they're making $1 million a month. And then she branched off of that, making different products.
Yeah, so honestly, for me and Franco, we've spent the last couple of days just catching up, making sure, because again, I was traveling, we were watching this stuff individually, and Franco kind of kept the ship afloat while I was gone recording, which was awesome. In that, we also discussed, I have another trip coming up next week. I have to go to Boston, and we just realized between both our schedules, it's probably unlikely that we're going to be able to really do this recorded at the same time all the time, but we committed to getting you guys an update, a regular update. So we don't know if that's always going to be daily. We will try to make it daily. We also want to make sure it's useful to you guys. If there's not a whole lot that you guys are going to get out of it, maybe we'll condense a couple days together, or maybe a weekly update. We're just going to really get a sense of what the work entails when we start building out the funnel, right? Because this was more passive stuff, mindset stuff, which is really helpful, but it's not okay. Go ahead and create something, right? So we are committed to keep you updated in the future. We may not always be together. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the in a minute here, but maybe we'll turn it over to you, Franco. Maybe you want to just kind of give a synopsis, since you're brand new to this, kind of starting from scratch. Q explained, a weekend now that we've did the pre-training, which is all mindset stuff. Like, what's your overall, take that maybe you want to share with some other people?
Sure. So everybody knows, like, my background is education, so I'm really new to ClickFunnels. Didn't really know what it was about, and week one was really all about mindset and kind of believing into the process step by step, and trusting it, and just kind of like believing in yourselves and trying to figure out your faults and your strengths and things like that. And I learned a lot this week. But like when we first talked about our case study, it was all about being honest about this. And it was a little difficult at times, with Frank being away, as far as just juggling the schedule, right? Because we both have full-time jobs. I have a 6-year-old at home, so it was like rushing home, picking her up, doing things with her. There was homework or taking her to dance class or whatever. And then, still finding the time to learn the materials and record, and at the same time collaborating with Frank while he was away. So like Frank kind of briefly touched upon, like, we're going to see how we're going to make this work, right? If it's going to be daily, weekly, combining days, we're not really sure. What I can tell you, though, I absolutely can believe in the process. I see how they started connecting the dots, and it really made sense, because you kind of have to take a step back and view things. And which is nice with all these videos, you can actually pause it and rewind, right? You keep watching it. I was writing down my notes. I go, wait, what'd he say? And sometimes I watch things 2 or 3 times, and then the light bulb went off. I'm like, oh, I understand what they're saying. So it's just really nice, just how they talked about, websites versus funnels, and all about the script. The script was really important versus, I needed to have a product first. I always thought you need a product first before you do it. And they show time and time again, that's really not the case at all.
Yeah,
So it was really eye-opening.
that to me is something that I still is kind of eye-opening, even though I know it's not a newer concept to me, but it's kind of like you always think, okay, like, what am I going to get behind? What am I going to create here? And it always usually starts, your mind goes to the product, where it's like more of, here's really how do you build the process out to be successful. So guys, we want to do this case study because we know some people are interested in one funnel away challenge, right? So we thought, hey, if you're like us and you're kind of wondering, is this really going to help me? We want to give you insight as to what it's like. But then more importantly, we're also hoping to build out a real business here, like at least maybe a first business that we can carry forward. So what we'll do is we're not going to shut you guys off after the 30 days either. We will do, updates, whatever that is, periodic updates. Once we build out this funnel to give you guys updates, like, are we getting traffic? Are we getting sales? Are we making money? Are we losing money? That's kind of our goal of this. If people watch it, right? If nobody watches it, then, we may say, we may not do it. But, the channel Real Review Hub has done this once before for Project 24, and some people really enjoy those monthly updates. And I think people will like this as well. So we really have to make sure that we spend enough time building out something that, A, we're proud of, that we want to be involved in long term, and that, there's more pressure to be successful, right? Because it's all live in front of you guys. So if we're like, hey, we build this out and it doesn't do anything, that's not going to be great. So that's kind of our goal. There was a quick little video here about funnel scripts on day 7. It's actually a free webinar. If you go here, if you join the challenge, you can go to funnel scripts webinar here on day 7, and it actually will kind of give you a live demo of the software. And this is a software, guys, if you don't like writing or copywriting, it's kind of cool. You plug in some keywords. It's almost like Mad Libs of copywriting. you add in your who you're targeting, what the benefit of your product is, what some of the obstacles they're trying to overcome based on their prompts, and it'll develop headlines for you. It'll develop emails, a whole bunch of different things. So it's kind of like copywriter in a box. You have to tweak them a bit. It doesn't come out like 100% all the time where you just copy, but it gives you the 95% of the bones where you can tweak it a little bit. So it's pretty cool software. I'm sure most of you guys have heard of it. If not, we'll put a link for funnel scripts below. We also have a bunch of links in the description about a lot of the free stuff you can get around ClickFunnels or Russel's training, his books and stuff. I mean, those are affiliate links. So if you don't want to give us commission, just Google them. But there's like expertsecrets.com secrets, a lot of different things that you just pay shipping that can kind of give you the foundation here without maybe jumping straight into one funnel away challenge. So we'll make sure those are below all the videos as well. Tomorrow starts it, guys. Tomorrow is going to get into the nitty-gritty of figuring out what our business is going to be and what our offer is going to be. Designing our funnels, right? Like, they don't give us the full, day by day, so they kind of get rolled out as we go, but we're going to probably have a lot more actionable things to accomplish and do, and then to share with you guys moving forward. So if you like this, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment below if you have questions. We'll try to cover that maybe when we jump on. And, thanks for watching. And, we hope we're successful, and we hope we can share some of our failures with you guys so you guys don't repeat them. That's kind of my goal. And I'm hoping I can kind of figure out how to take this whole internet marketing thing to the next level. Like I said, to this point, I just have basically some affiliate income average around $1,000 a month. Nothing crazy. Sometimes, $600 a month, sometimes $2,000 a month, but it's averaging about $1,000. So I'd really like to put a process around that and be able to duplicate that for the both of us with this one funnel away challenge. So we could, make it something that's actually, consistent and more consistent, higher volume, and something we can really build out. So that's kind of our goal. Franco, you have anything you want to add? I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling at this point.
No, just basically, I'm here trying to, like I said, do the newbie part. So if guys that are, on the fence or not sure about ClickFunnels, or can I do this? Can I not do this? I have a family and this and that. Basically, you have to make it a priority, and you have to believe in it. And, like anything else, if you don't make this a priority, you're never going to get the work done. Just common sense there. And listen, if I can do it, you guys can do it. Okay. And I know nothing about ClickFunnels. Okay. Up until a week ago. So, that's really my 2 cents, for those that are just kind of on the fence or new to it or not tech savvy, this really does walk you through it step by step. It really
Yeah,
does.
yeah, guys, that's exactly right. I've taken a lot of courses, a lot of different things, and a lot of them honestly are crap. I'll be honest. I'll tell you right now, I can already tell after the first 7 days here, the amount of content you're going to get for what they charge for the course, hands down, right? Like it, it's a great the content, the value you're getting, the price they're charging. If that's your measuring stick of whether you want to buy it, it's a go, right? You're gonna get you got the 30 millionaire lessons in there that you can follow what they would do. You got all these daily lessons. The content's really well laid out. You got daily coaching. So to me, that bar has already been met. If you've taken enough courses like I have, you kind of know that, right? Franco's new, so you wouldn't have that perspective. But I will say what the important thing what Franco said is like anything else, it's all about what you do with it, right? So, what I would say is if you're planning on really following the course, implementing it, then that's when you want to do it. But don't think you're going to take the 30-day challenge, watch all the videos, and then magically be wealthy, right? It's all about actually doing it and implementing it. But that's like any course. So yeah, that's all I got. Franco, anything else you want to add before we cut it off?
No, just really just, like I said, keep following us, and kind of see where we're at, see what our successes are and our failures and things that we tweaked, and like I said, learn from it. We're going to be learning it step by step, and hopefully you guys will as well.
Awesome. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button again. And, if you wanted to get involved, there's a link below. That's an affiliate link. If you do, we appreciate it. But we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.